Hello, everyone, and welcome to my coloring corner. Today is Wellness Wednesday, and we have a special guest with us. We have Monja from Color My Dreams by Moja Gates, and we're going to hang out and chat. Her camera is not working, so we will not be able to see her color, but we can still ask her questions, and she can give us pointers and teach me how to color. How is everyone?
Hello, everybody.
So, everybody say hello to Monja. Of course, now chat
Hello,
goes
everyone.
silent. I've been watching it fly by and now it's all silent. So, if it hasn't reached the comment section yet, everybody is saying hello. All
Oh,
right.
great.
So, we chose Leandra from on Saturday for our picture of the week. We also have a giveaway that Monia has lovingly given to us. And this week's giveaway is going to be the Fantasy Fairy Realm 1 entire pack. So it's all of these pictures. So I hope everybody has some questions and all the fun stuff. So Ashley, if you can send me a reminder at 1 hour, that would be awesome. So, oh, I need to do this. One of our viewers is deaf. So, and the closed caption doesn't work. So I have to say hello. Awesome, Celine. I'm so glad you made it. So, hello, everybody. Chat is flying. So, I'm going to do a blanket hello other than to Emmy because catching up would be insane. Awesome. Thank you, Ashley. So if you have any questions and I miss you, please put it in capitalization because sometimes it flies by and I miss it. So we're going to get started on this lovely lady. So Monya, you have a thing going on in your Facebook group on one color coloring. What's that all
Yes.
about?
You can choose colors that has meaning to you, and then you can read a little bit about each color that's also posted in the event, and then you can choose your color and color your image accordingly, and you can
And
color any image.
right, but if you're doing a face, you can still use skin tones, right?
Um, so you cannot,
Oh,
or you can if
bummer.
you really want to.
Bummer. Well, if I choose red, can I use skin tones?
Yes, definitely, or brown.
Or brown? Okay, I'm good then.
Yes.
Because I was going to do reds
Yes, go
because
for it.
reds are one of my favorite colors. I have no
Oh,
idea
yes,
what
one
the
of mine
meanings of
too.
them are, but they are one of my favorite colors. So we are going to be coloring this in only red.
Actually, my favorite season is spring. I love spring.
Yeah, I love spring and autumn. I'm not horribly fond of summer. It's too hot. And I'm not horribly fond of winter. It's too cold. But I love the colors of spring and autumn.
Yes, spring and summer for me. I actually like the hot weather that we have
Yeah.
in South Africa.
Yeah, it must get really warm there. I
Yes,
don't do well in
it
the heat.
does. Uh, we in Cape Town we get between 35 and 40 degrees Celsius.
Oh, wow. That is really warm. So you're from
Yes,
Cape Town.
yes,
Awesome. Yes, Emmy just asked where you're from.
yes, from Cape Town, South Africa.
Yeah, being from Canada, I'm used to being on an island because I'm from British Columbia. I'm from Vancouver Island. So we always have that cold air coming up off of the Pacific Ocean.
Okay.
So so to get into a warm climate or a hot climate like that, my body just says nope. Hey there,
I
Viking.
I don't really do well with the cold weather though.
Yeah, no, my
I
my
get
body
too
doesn't
many
like
aches
cold
and
either.
pains.
Yeah, exactly. Exactly. I don't do well with the cold either. I start getting cold and my body says, "Hey, you better go put something on that can
Yes.
wrap you up and stuff because I'm getting way
Uh,
too chilly."
definitely.
All right. So I'm going to start with uh, don't want to start with peach. I want to start with darker than peach. I'm going to start with nectar. And I'm going to switch over to the close-up camera so you can actually see what I'm doing. And because this is on the Desert Storm Nina paper, so it's going to look a little bit off in color. So do you color dark to light or light to dark?
I normally start with my white first, just so that I don't lose the highlights, and then I will carry on with but mostly with skin tones. I like doing the multicolor ones. So I start with chartreuse and white,
Ah,
and then layer all the different colors in different positions.
okay, and that's bleeding it right out. So we'll just go with that. My camera light and bleeding out the color.
Celine, my camera doesn't work.
Yeah, unfortunately, her camera doesn't work. We have tried. We couldn't get it to work for some reason. Yes, it's a chat video.
I was ready to color, but the
She
camera didn't work.
was. I don't know why it's not working. We tried everything too. So I'm just going through and putting the nectar in all of the shadow areas that our wonderful Monja has lovingly put into this grayscale for us. Of course, hers are probably much, much more deeper colors, but that's okay. And I'm going to use reds for this to work with Monja's event.
Um, DJ Colorful Escape. I don't really have a favorite. It depends on my mood, what I like to color.
So when did you start drawing for coloring books?
In 2016, I started drawing because one of my friends asked me to draw something for her to color. And I didn't even know about the coloring world then. And
Wow.
she introduced me to the coloring world.
Well,
And
it's a
then I
wonderful
started.
world.
Yes, it is amazing. And my first coloring book, Color My Dreams 1, came out in 2017.
Awesome. Yeah, I have both your books, and I was always looking for the any new ones to come out on Amazon, but I didn't realize that until recently that they were no longer available on Amazon.
Yes, they no longer available because Amazon was using their own paper and it was so different in the different countries. And I had some people complain about the paper.
Oh, the Amazon paper is horrible.
Yes, yes, no, definitely.
But I will say that the Amazon paper is in the books in the US seem to really like Prismacolors, the
Yes.
Prisma Premieres. So I haven't had any troubles coloring in the book this month because my community decided that I needed to color with my Prismas, and Prismas are not my favorite pencil.
Oh, I love them.
Yeah, well, they decided because they are one of your favorite pencils that I needed to do Monja in the right way and use Prismas.
But you know, you can layer with them so many different colors and
Yeah,
they change color and give depth. So they're really wonderful. And if you go too dark, you can lighten them.
yeah,
And when they're too light, you can darken them. So they're very forgiving. That's what I like about them.
yeah, yeah. I can definitely see that.
Oh,
I
we've got,
didn't know how to color with them, so how do
oh,
you stop the bloom when using Prismas?
by layering more layers. As soon as they start giving you that waxy texture, then
Mhm.
just keep on layering. They will smooth out completely.
Okay.
And Christina is asking, what is exactly your favorite kind of themes when you're drawing? I love playing with faces, and then I would make them into fantasy figures or fantasy themes. So I would draw from real people photographs and then
Mhm.
maybe turn them into a fairy or a pirate or something like that.
Awesome. And do you do you have people like in your life that you draw or just from pictures that you find or
No, it's actually lots of them are friends and
awesome.
friends and family. And then I've just drawn one of my friends' daughters into the little new fairy that I had. Um, and yeah, and some of the people send me photographs of their children and people, so then I
Oh,
draw them.
cool.
And I've got a couple of friends that's photographers, and I use some of them their photographs.
That's really awesome. I think that is just so cool that you can just take a photograph or a picture of somebody in your brain and just draw it on a piece of paper. I might get the eyes.
Yeah, there is some drawing tutorials on my Patreon, basic ones.
Yeah. I do stick figures really well.
No, I teach them from the shapes. So it's a line and a circle and then the shapes. So just try to break it down a little bit more so anybody can draw. Oh, right. I I can draw men or women, but I find that the women sell better. So that's why I've been drawing women. But lately there's my males are doing well, so I might be drawing more of them.
Yeah, I want to know. Okay, so you said these are friends and family. I have to know. I have to because I want his phone number. No. Who's this one? Okay, so main page. Who is this? Who is it? I want names.
Ah,
Need
that
need
was
names and phone numbers, please.
well, my son looks like that.
Awesome.
That's why you can't see the face.
Awesome.
So, yeah.
Yep. So we know how to get a hold of this fella.
Yes.
We'll just we'll just pick him up from Monya. My husband won't mind, I promise. Because yeah, yum.
Yeah, he's really well built.
Yeah. Yeah, can you build mine that way, please? Because he's a little chunky. And now I'm going in with a light peach. I had to ask because, yeah. Oh, that looks completely different on the tan tone, doesn't it?
Oh,
The light
yes.
peach.
It's nice.
I haven't colored on the tan tone before, so this is interesting to me. You can sew. Celine has already finished this picture.
Oh, awesome.
Hi, Calamity. Uh, Okay. For some reason, my mic decided, yeah, you're done talking, and shut off. It's gremlins.
Uh,
I'm telling you, it's gremlins.
definitely.
Hello, Calamity, and Della would like to know if you went to art school.
Yes. I've got a fine arts honors degree.
Awesome. And
But I'm just applying it to pencils. Color theory and all sorts of things that we and light source in drawing class and painting class. So I'm just applying it to pencils.
awesome. And Ashley would like to know if you were not doing art, what would you be doing?
Hmm. I think I would be traveling to go and
Awesome.
see the world, but I need money for that though.
You need to do art to do that.
Yes.
And all of Monja's work is available on her Etsy store. So if you just type in exclamation point Monja, you will be able to get to her Etsy store. And of course, she has a lovely Facebook group and her own channel as well. So if you type in exclamation point Monja FB, you should get to her Facebook group, and Monja YT to get to her YouTube channel. So make sure that if you're not already subscribed or already a member of the Facebook group, that you join up and show the love.
Good night, Emmy.
Ashley says she has extreme wanderlust as well.
Oh, thank you, Nightbot.
Thank you very much, Ashley, for putting those in for me.
Thank
I'm
you,
not.
Ashley.
I am not liking how the colors are working on this tan tone. So this is going to be interesting. I go over it with a bit more nectar over top of that light peach. I might have to go with a different color here. 'Cause I'm not liking the way this is looking.
No, you're doing fine.
Good night, Dawn. Enjoy your rest and feel better.
Good night, Dawn.
Thank you for coming. So I have watched you color for quite some time. Um, and going, how did she do that? Now, when you color with your Prismas, now do you only use Prismas or have you tried other pencils?
No, I've tried other pencils. I've got some YouTube or not really a tutorial, but a color along with luminescence Caran d'Ache, and I use Faber Castell polychromos as well.
Ah, okay. Good to know because I have just actually got the Lumies. How do you like them? Do you like them as much as the, because they're a completely different animal, I know that.
Yes, they are different, but I love them. I really like the way that they go onto paper. It's completely different to the prisoners, though.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, so I had to adjust with all the layering, but they're lovely.
Yeah, I'm used to using an oil-based pencil, so
Oh, good. What pencils do you prefer?
the Fabers, I prefer oil-based pencils. I started off with the Brute the original Brute and the Sharpierfarben is what I
Okay.
started coloring with. So I'm really used to the oil-based products.
Yes, because they more of the art pencils, really.
Yeah.
I
Um,
color mostly with the Prismas and the polychromos because most of the people have them. Because if you do tutorials, then the people don't
mhm.
have the pencil, then it's a problem.
Yep, then they get all grumpy at you.
Yes.
And
Oh,
that and that would be why I have 115 sets of pencils.
yes, true. Ashley, I normally fix the mistake by coloring it correct. With Prismas, it's easy because you can lighten it again or you can darken it again, but then you must just use the correct colors. I don't ever start over or erase.
No, it's always a happy error.
Not always.
Yeah, they're always happy accidents. They always end up something else. So I'm
Yes.
going in now with beige rose, and I'm not at all sure how this is going to turn out because like I said, I've never colored anything on the tan tone paper. Um, so she's
The
going to have
skin
to,
is looking awesome.
yeah, it's looking awfully purpley red to me.
No, it will be fun.
It will. It will be fine. It will be interesting at least. Thank you, Celine. Yeah, there's just sometimes that I feel it's necessary to start over, like when things go bloop all over your page. But
Oh yes, yeah. That some when that happens, it or you must wait for it to dry. Whether if it's coffee, you can just still work it into the image.
yeah, yeah, stains I have no problem working into the image, but huge glitter blobs are a little more
Oh
difficult.
yes, that's a problem. Yes, Wikibella, I agree. Mistakes are opportunities to create.
Exactly, as Bob Ross has told us throughout the years. My
Yes.
hus my husband does 3D printing and actually printed me a Bob Ross and his little art panel, and it's really cute. I'm not liking it. I'll show you the art panel.
Hi, Janine. Welcome.
Hi, Janine. So I don't know if you can see it.
Oh, that's beautiful.
It's Bob Ross's art panel. I sent Jen loves to color one, and her daughter's painting it.
Oh, wonderful.
She
I would
paints
love to see that.
models. She paints models, and her daughter's painting it like all the little bits. I can't wait until it's done. I haven't seen it yet. Yes, yes, a good oops reference tool is always great, Calamity.
Oh, yes.
And I'll have to go in and adjust this tone. It's a little bit more purple than I wanted it to be, but that's okay. I'll adjust it. I'm just layering colors at this point to figure out what colors make skin tone now. Who is your favorite musician, and do you listen to music when you draw?
Oh, yes, I love music, but I love all types of music. So anything really.
As long as something's playing,
Yes. And if something is not playing, then I'll have the TV on.
just some, just some background noise
Yeah, background noise.
that isn't the child.
Yes.
Yep, I think her skin tone is going to have to be adjusted because this is a little more purple than I wanted. It's strange how the color of a paper like the Desert Storm paper, it has a bit of a tan undertone, a brown tone to it, and how it just completely changed the color
Yes,
of
your
the pencils.
purples will pop more if there's any purple in the color that you're using
Yeah, I
because
see
of
that.
the yellow tone paper.
Yeah, it's so interesting. Like I said, I've never colored on it before I bought it, and I printed things off on it, but I've never actually colored like a face or anything on it.
Well, it looks
So
great.
so far, I'm not sure I like it, but I will work with it. We'll make
Yes.
it pretty.
You go, girl.
I don't know where I'm going with it. I think whoever this person was that you did this after, hopefully is not watching. Going, she's turned my face purple.
No, she'll be fine with it.
Okay, good. So now I'm just going back in with the light peach and just taking down some of that purple tone. Sticking to one color palette is hard. Uh, Typically,
Yes.
I would have grabbed a yellow at this point.
Yes.
I would have grabbed yellow at this point. Okay, it needs to be a little tan. I don't know why my close-up camera is being such a.
I've got one on my channel that I've just used 5 pencils.
Yeah, I saw that. I
So
have
not
one.
all of mine was lots of colors and lots of pencils.
Although most of your Monja is known well for using every single picture pencil in an entire 150 Prismacolor set
Well,
in a
you've got
picture.
all of them.
Okay, so which ones did
You
you have
might as well
left?
use them.
Yeah, exactly.
I think there was only one pencil, it was the silver, that I
So
haven't used. All the rest I've used.
you haven't used your silver out of your set?
Yeah, no, just up until they asked me, and then I used it straight after that. It had to get some love.
It had to get some love, yes. I use it to lighten grays. Like if I've put down too dark of a gray, like if I use Payne's gray and it's too dark,
Yes.
I'll use the silver to lighten it.
Okay. But that's great.
I don't use silver as silver.
No, not at all.
Well, it's just too light.
Yes, it is.
There's no contrast to
And
it.
the shine is too little.
Yeah, it's just definitely not a very metallic-y. It
No.
just looks like a really light gray. Oh, that is not looking any better.
No, it's looking great.
I
Just keep
I have
going.
I have hit, the early ugly teenage stage. It's okay. And she hit pubescence and, turned purple. But that's alright. 'Tis alright. 'Cause now we're gonna do something even crazier. Uh, nope, don't need Tuscan. I need no, not pumpkin orange either. Um, I'm looking for, there it is. Terracotta. I'm gonna make her all tanned.
Yes, why not?
If it was Faber's, I'd know which one to grab because the Indian red and the Pompeian reds are great native skin tones.
Yes.
Thank you, Marilyn. I appreciate that. Don't mind me, guys. Sometimes I forget, especially when I'm trying to figure something out to look up to chat. So I'm really sorry if I've missed anybody. Thank you. Yeah, it's just figuring out what color they're going to tint them to. That's all. And as you can see, I have quite a light hand when I'm coloring, and that's probably why I prefer the oil-based pencils.
No, but it's perfect for the Prismas. You can add lots of layers.
So how do you know when to stop with Prismas?
No, I've actually the one time I've added so many layers that and you can still adjust it if you use a light hand.
Okay.
So yeah, I think I've used the whole box.
I love it. I love it. Do you have a favorite artist
Yes, Salvador Dali.
and why?
I just love his work because it's so out of the box.
Awesome.
He's got the dripping watches and
Oh yeah.
strange figures. It looks like elephants, but if you look again, then it's something different.
Oh, that's really cool. Yeah, I like that kind of thing too. I have been finding that with grayscale, especially, I really prefer faces in
Yes,
grayscale.
me too.
But with line art, I find that I am drawn more to landscapes and fantasy fairy houses and things like that.
Yes, I tend to agree with you on that. I find that grayscale with faces, grayscale is softer, so it's easy to manipulate colors.
Yeah.
Where with line art, it sometimes the lines are too prominent.
Yeah. There's
So
not
I would
enough.
also tend to go more towards little fairy houses or something like that in line art.
Yeah. Yeah, I just find it so much easier to correct or not even correct, but to work with a mistake in faces when doing it with a grayscale.
Yes, definitely.
So this color that I'm using is terracotta, so it's giving it that bit of orange that we wanted. I'm just
Yes,
going to
that's perfect.
take that. Yeah, that I like that. Okay, so taking that rosy beige again, and just with a bit of a heavier hand, just working it into that terracotta.
Yes, Jen loves to color. I agree with you. It tends to lend itself to realism better.
Yeah,
Yes, mushrooms is great as line art.
she's picking on me.
Why?
um, there's a thing on YouTube about me with mushrooms, so
Do you
she's
like mushrooms?
no, I colored them and somebody decided that I didn't color them correctly.
Oh, that's not nice
Yeah. So,
because you can make them whatever color you want them to
ex
be.
exactly. But I colored mushrooms the other day.
Oh, but they're wonderful.
I painted mushrooms the other day. This is
I think they look lovely.
from Kirsty Rice's um, summer cutting garden.
Oh, it's beautiful.
But ever since then, somebody's been picking on me about mushrooms because it frustrated me that somebody actually spent the time to create a video to tell me that I did mushrooms wrong.
Oh my word. I think they're gorgeous.
Yep, I liked my mushroom. I did a dark mushroom on Karen E. Myers in one of her books. It was a night scene, so I did the mushroom dark as if it was at night with a green underglow. And they decided that my mushroom was wrong.
Oh no.
It's like I didn't know there was a right way to color, but okay, whatever. To each their own.
Yeah, you get strange people.
Yep. Yeah, people are I just found it extremely flattering and irritating all at the same time that they decided to make a video on how wrong I did my mushrooms. It's like, okay.
Well, you impacted their life
Yeah, obviously.
and
Yeah.
you motivated them to make a video. Great for
Exactly.
you.
Exactly. Yep, that's exactly how I'm looking at it too. So obviously, you know, thank you for the view because obviously you watched my video while I did it. And I'm glad I was able to encourage and enhance or entice you to create more content.
Yes. Wonderful.
Uh, so yeah, yeah, it was interesting, and it's like, okay, people, really, you have better things to do, or yeah,
Yeah, you get strange people.
every
The w-
community has them.
yes, the one time the one lady told me that I chat too much with the people in the live chat.
Really?
Yeah, I must be more focused on the colors and where I put them and the reasoning why and the whole story.
Oh my goodness.
Mm.
No, no, chat, please, chat. I I like it when
So
you chat.
then I told her that if she wants more in-depth tutorials, then she must go to my Patreon.
Awesome.
Yeah,
So,
no, you get strange people.
yeah, but, to each their own, to each
Yes,
their own,
true, true.
you know. I just reminded them that this is my channel and I'll do what I want the way I wanna do it.
Yes, why not?
Yeah, exactly. I love the chat too.
Yes.
And I like being that's why I do live streams. If I didn't want to you know, connect with
In
my community, I wouldn't do live
Yeah, then you
streams.
would just do videos.
Yeah, exactly. It is the best part of the live streams. Exactly. And it's
And
it's why
also,
we
if
do
people
them.
want to ask questions while you're doing something, then
Yeah,
at least you can explain it.
exactly. So I'm going back and forth between terracotta and beige rose,
It's looking lovely.
and I'm starting to almost like her a little bit.
She looks lovely.
Oh my goodness, Celine. That was another one. Somebody told Emily illustrates Emily, yeah, illustrator, that she moves her hands too much
Oh, really?
while she's coloring.
Well, you have to move your hands while you're
It,
coloring.
exactly. That was her response too. Is I'm coloring. Do you what? How would you like me to do this without moving my hands?
Oh, no.
And it's like, okay, so yeah, you're just out to gripe about something. It doesn't matter what it is.
Yes, I agree, Janine and Jen.
Some people are just out to cause trouble no matter where they are.
Oh, favorite piece of advice is just go for it because some people get scared halfway through and then they're scared they're going to mess it up.
Yeah.
Just keep going.
Yep. I'm not worried about messing it up because I know I can print another one. So, but my correcting tools are limited because I'm trying to, you know, stick with.
Yeah, and then I also tell people if you want to take it to the next level, think about light source.
Yeah.
Bring in some shadows. Think about
Yeah.
where your light's coming from, and that's it.
Yeah.
And you create interest instantly.
Yeah. Yeah. I always tell people that if there is not a light source available in the picture itself directing you, then utilize yourself as the light source. Just
Yes.
see yourself as a beam of light, and where you're looking is where your light source is. Everything from the center being your light source, everything on the outside being your shadows. You've got shadows from your hair, you've got shadows from the tilt of her head.
Yes. Very true. Hi, Bob. Welcome.
Hello, honey. Bob Carnes is my husband.
Oh, wonderful.
Are you on your way home, dear? He's on his way home from work. He stops in just to tease the girls and go home. Yeah, funny story about the cowboy picture.
Yes. He's also just teasing as well. He doesn't even look up.
Well, me and my husband met online.
Oh,
and his online name was Cowboy Bob.
oh, okay.
So it just encourages me to like it even more.
Janine, you'll get there. You are doing great with your light source.
Yeah,
And you learn each and every single image you do.
exactly. Yeah. Yeah, light sources are the easiest way I found to deal with light sources because sometimes a picture is drawn where the light source is straightforward, but then they put different shadows in. Like some people put shadows in where shadows shouldn't be
Yes,
when your light source is straight on. And but they'll put the highlights as if the light source is straight on.
yes.
And
Because
that is
you
very
get
confusing.
you artists use shape shadows to shape the face
Yeah,
when they draw, and then you get some with hard light sources where you can see a definite shadow on the one side of the face,
right,
and then they'll add that in.
right. Like the chi, um, like
Yes,
she here. She had a hard shadow on that side of her face and on
yes,
this area here.
yes. Or for example, one that I did, that ear of the Viking,
Uh-huh.
you can see a very hard light on that face where there's a prominent light and shadow.
Yeah. But
But
with
that was to show the patrons about light source,
right,
just to make it easy for them.
right.
Yes, that's very true, Lizzie. Never too old to learn, and we learn each and every day.
Exactly. If we're not learning something along the way, then I find there's very little point to it.
Very true.
I still have not learned how to color a nose. She looks like she has a little piggy nose.
No, you're doing fine.
This is a lot harder to color on than I was expecting. Like I've seen lots of people color on it and I was expecting it to be a little bit easier to color on for skin tones and whatnot, but I'm finding it more difficult. It's interesting.
I prefer the gray tones.
Gray tone? Does it
Paper.
give it a blue undertone or?
No, it's completely neutral, but because it's darker, you can see exactly when you use your light colors.
Ah, that's true. That's very true. So I'm just switching back and forth. You guys are probably bored with these colors, but
No,
I
you're doing fine.
I am in Oregon.
Yes, there's lots of free images in the group itself. Under files, you'll see
Hmm.
there's lots of free images there.
Yeah, and this is one of the free images that is
Yes.
available in the Facebook group.
Yes, gray toned paper is lovely to work with.
I'll have to get some of that next. I'm used to working with just white because colored papers scare me. But it encourages me to learn different things.
Yes.
I know how to color on white now. It's time to, learn how to color on different colors.
But I think once you start on the gray tones, you won't go back.
White will never be seen again.
Yes. I just draw in white now.
Hope I'm getting her contours right. I think her jaw's a little too strong for. I need to curve that down a little. It's funny because I can color them. I can see the contour of it and everything else as I'm coloring, but I can't draw it. I have
It's
tried.
similar.
Yeah, I like I can draw eyes. I'm really good at drawing eyeballs. But
But that's good.
and I'm really good at drawing things like um, rivers and trees and things that I can sketch really quick.
Oh,
You know,
yes.
sailboats, out in the distance, of course, but
But that's good.
things close up and detailed, I have a harder time with.
I love details.
I think her skin tone is starting to come together here.
Yes. It's looking lovely.
Mm. Thank you, Celine. We're getting close to giveaway time, guys. How do you normally do your giveaways?
I've got a random number generator on my phone,
Okay,
and then the people just choose a number between 1 and 100.
okay.
How do you do yours?
Um, though I do that as well as Nightbot. I have not night, yeah, Nightbot. I have a bot that they
Oh,
can type in a word, and Nightbot will choose a winner.
oh, awesome.
What word should we use? Something that hasn't been said in chat a lot. 8-minute warning. Then we'll start our giveaway.
Oh, great.
Just have to think of a word. So in the next 8 minutes, think of a word and we'll use it. Yeah, I don't think she's looking too bad now. She's not as purple anyway.
No, she's looking great.
So with the giveaway, I will type a word into Nightbot. Everybody will type that word into chat once and only once. It will eliminate you if you type it in more than once. You can, of course, chat during this time. Just try not to use the word that we've got on for the giveaway because then it'll eliminate you. And I think we will use, I don't think anybody's used Leandra in the chat. Actually, let's do faces. Well, maybe no, people have done faces. Dreams. Let's do dreams. What do you think? Have you seen anybody say dreams?
No, I don't think so.
Okay, so nobody used the word dreams yet.
Unless it picks up the links.
Oh yeah, no, because Nightbot is
And
eliminated.
faces has been used.
Yeah,
Yeah, and the links will
yeah, no,
maybe
Nightbot
pick
will
up.
eliminate himself, so
Okay.
that's why I didn't put Monja in as the word because I know that's been used a few times.
Yes.
All right. So when I type in go, go, go,
Celine, the best type of toned grey paper is Strathmore
mm,
because it's thin paper to print on, so any printer can print on it, and it can take so many layers. You can just add and add and add, and it's amazing. And my second best is the Fabriano toned clay. But the Fabriano is cheaper in South Africa than anywhere else in the world, I found out.
okay, so I'm just going to give it a second for that to go through. Okay, so dreams is your word. It is case sensitive. So make sure that you type in dreams the same way that I have it typed in the chat there. We will be giving away the entire set that I had printed off here somewhere. Um, that this has come from, which is Color My Dreams Fantasy Fairy Realm 1. And that is the entire set of pictures that goes with that I will be giving away that Monya has given me. And here they are here.
There's a mushroom fairy.
There is a mushroom fairy. Hmm. I should have chosen a colored gem one.
Yes, in rainbow colors.
Yeah, exactly. Monya could have told me how to do that one. So this entire set is the giveaway. You receive all 5 pictures. And the word is dreams.
Hi,
Type
Pam.
in type in DREAMS. That's all you have to type in. How did that give you an error message? And hello, Pam. Hello, hello, hello.
Hi, a view is a view.
Her name is actually Pamela as well. So
Is that?
hello, Pamela.
Hi, Pamela.
Took me a while to.
Yeah, it's difficult when when we don't know the names.
I ask, and then I stick it on a sticky note. I have camera arms that hold my cameras that end up with sticky notes all over them
Oh, awesome. That's a great idea.
of people's names and how to say them because I have another subscriber. Hi, Thea.
Hi, Thea.
Her name is spelt Jana. Oh, no, it's spelled Yana, but it's pronounced Jana.
Okay.
So I had to get a sticky note. And I love it when they tell you that you're pronouncing it wrong, because we don't know. Unless you tell us that we're pronouncing it wrong, we sit there pronouncing it wrong, and nobody tells us. I love it when they tell us, okay, that you're pronouncing that wrong. It's pronounced this way,
Oh,
and
yes.
and then I can
I
stick it to a
pronounce
sticky
lots of
note.
things wrong because
Oh,
I'm
me too.
Afrikaans speaking.
So, what language do you normally speak?
Afrikaans.
Okay. Now, is that French base or
No. It's uh it's almost like a kitchen language in South Africa, or that's what I call it, because it's a little
okay?
bit of lots of languages.
Oh, well, that's cool.
Yeah, there's a little bit of German and a little bit of Dutch, a little bit of French, everything in one language.
So you can understand everybody.
No, not
No,
everybody.
it's the English ones that we can't understand.
Well, we've got 11 official languages in South Africa
Wow,
where there's lots of like Xhosa and Zulu and Northern Sotho and lots of different languages.
that's awesome. And do you have
Yeah.
to learn all those languages in school or?
No, it depends on your province. But in Cape Town, they teach them Xhosa, English, and Afrikaans. And in, say, for example, Johannesburg, it will be Northern Sotho, um, English and Afrikaans. And in Durban, it would be Zulu, English and Afrikaans.
Oh,
So it will be one of the traditional
native languages.
native language in that region that you
Right.
are in.
That's cool.
Yes.
Yeah, in British Columbia, because it's a British colony, it's we speak English, but we also have Quebec as a part of our Canadian country, and they all speak French, so it became our second language. So in
Okay.
school, we had to learn Quebecan French,
Okay.
and as people in Paris call it, dirty French. Um,
Yes.
people in France call it dirty French. It's fine. We understand that. But
Yes.
it is always interesting talking to somebody. Like I have a couple of different friends that are actually in Paris that
Okay.
talking to them is just so much different than talking to somebody from Quebec because the
Okay.
French is
Is it the pronunciation or the words
it's
itself?
the enunciation.
Oh, okay.
They put a lot more emphasis on different areas.
Okay.
And like my name in Quebecan French is masculine, but in proper French, there is no masculine or feminine.
Okay.
So
So how would you say your name in Quebecan French?
Renee,
And
but
in
there's in Quebecan French, there's two different types of way of spelling Renee.
okay.
Masculine is with one E, and that's the way I spell my name. And feminine is with two E's.
Okay. I was always wondering about that. Some Renees is with 2 E's and
Yeah,
some with 1.
yeah.
Oh, I've
Um,
learned something today.
and in France, in Paris and France and that sort of French, it's always spelt with two E's because there is no masculine or feminine.
Okay.
I didn't know that either until I was talking to a friend of mine about it. That's awesome view. Pamela says, I'm American and our names usually don't mean crap. Uh, yeah, exactly. In Quebec and French, the Rene, the male Rene, also has an accente over the E.
Okay.
Is just typing with an accente is really difficult.
Oh, yes. Because my father's name is Andre, and that's always a problem for typing that
With the accente.
accent.
Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah, I have an accente, but there is also an accentee, which most people put over a double E when they want it to say a double E, like a long E sound.
Okay.
And that's backwards from an accent A. Like the accent A slash goes this way, and the accent T slash goes this way. I did not know that either until a friend of mine told me about it.
That's really interesting. Yeah,
Uh,
we also just butcher the English.
yeah, we all butcher the English language. Uh, yeah, yeah, exactly, Ashley. We just have strong exactly. Like people say I have a Canadian accent. I don't know what that sounds like. I don't know what a Canadian accent sounds like. All right, guys. Everybody that's lurking, make sure that you get your dreams word in. And it's dreams, DREAMS, with a capital D. Make sure that you put in your capital. It is case sensitive. I'll give it another minute or so and we will roll it. Oh, that's cheating. Just press on the letter and then accent A comes up. Darn iPhones. Cheater, cheater, pumpkin eater.
Yes.
I don't use my phone for anything but making phone calls. So I have no idea how to do that. I've just recently started texting because people text me. Yes, I know, I know. Yeah, that's true, Jen. You do get certain accents from different places you've lived. Jen's lived in Hawaii and a couple of other places, and she does have certain words that you can hear the different accents in. It's kind of cool. Yes, that doesn't that definitely does give you the upper hand there, Ashley. She says it can't help that my I can't help that my mother-in-law lives in Quebec. All right, so this is the last chance. So anybody out there lurking, all my lurky McGurkies, and get your dreams in so that we can give this wonderful package away. Pamela. Pamela says I'm a voice mutt. No one knows where I'm from. You're all awesome. It's almost over. Yeah. So we're going to count down from 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3. The word once again is dreams. 3, 2, 1. And stop, stop, stop. And we're going to roll it. Rolling, rolling, rolling. And we have a winner. It's waiting for the Nightbot to kick in. So Ray, you have won the giveaway. Congratulations. If you can please email me, so type in exclamation point email me and I will be happy to get that out to you. Thank you so much, Ashley, for doing that. And just email me, put in the information of your that you won, and I will get that out to you as soon as the stream is over. Congratulations, Ray.
Congratulations, Ray.
That's awesome. I love giveaways.
Yes, me too.
It's also one of my favorite parts of live streams is giveaways.
Yes. Mine too.
Chatting and giving things away. It's always a good day when that can happen.
Definitely.
So how often do you live stream on your channel for just regular subscribers?
I try and do every Wednesday, but sometimes it just happens then I can't make it.
Mhm.
And
And you
then it will be the one after that. So then
so
I will skip
Thursday.
a Wednesday. No, then I will just skip a
S-
week.
Okay, yeah, yeah.
So I stream every Wednesday.
And
First for patrons
what
and
time is
then
your Wednesday regular stream?
it's at 11,
At 11. So it's
an
usually
hour
2
before
hours.
your one started.
Yeah. So
Yes.
what the reason why I ask is because I usually try to send people over to other people that are streaming after
Oh,
my stream, but yours finishes after mine starts. So
yes. I can send them to you.
that'd be awesome. Yes.
Yes.
you you can crash my party anytime.
Yes. I normally send people to other people's streams
Yeah, I
if
do
I
all the
know they're live.
yeah, I try to like after I am on Saturday because I stream on Wednesdays and Saturdays.
Oh,
Um,
okay.
and after I'm on Saturdays, Amazon Tammy starts. Well, now it's 2 hours after me because of daylight savings time. But she starts usually at 1 o'clock. Now it's at 2 o'clock Pacific Standard Time, so it's like 2 hours after I finish.
Okay, but that's good.
Yeah, Rhea used to be on after me on Wednesdays, but she's not streaming right now. She's got too much going on in life, and I can't wait for her to come back. I love her streams. Ray Colors, little Asian Filipino
Oh, yes.
woman. She's just so sweet.
Yes, she's very sweet. I've watched some of her streams as well.
So I'm just adjusting this as I go. So hopefully it doesn't look too blotchy. I think I'm actually getting a good skin tone out of this. It's actually turning out pretty
Yes.
good.
It's a nice skin tone.
I'm surprised because usually I tend to lean more into the yellows than the reds. So
And now you can see you can still achieve a skin tone with reds.
yeah. Although when I do dark skin tones, it's purples and browns. So
Yes, I love using purples.
a purple undertone just makes her such a nice skin tone.
Yes.
That's why we started going more into the deep tan color because of the rose has a bit of a purple undertone.
But it works.
Yep, definitely works. Thank you, Jen. I appreciate that.
Yes, she looks stunning.
Thank you, Christine. And thank you, Monja. I appreciate that. I hope to have about 13 done this month.
Wow, that's a lot.
Well, I'm already at 11. This one here is number 12.
Oh, but that's great. I love seeing them come to life with the colors.
Yeah, me too. And they're
And it's
so
am
easy to color.
and it's amazing to see how different each one looks when
Yeah,
people color them. It's
y-
amazing to see.
isn't that wonderful though? It's like,
It
okay, and
is.
how did you see that?
It's absolutely wonderful.
I do that all the time. Like I'll color something and somebody else color it, and I'll look at it and go, "Wow, that is so cool. How did you see that?" And I didn't see that. That's just awesome.
Yes, it's amazing.
Like you're probably looking at this going, "Okay, now just add some green."
No, not at all.
So have you always followed color theory or have you ever just wung it?
I normally just wong it.
Okay.
But then people ask me, why did I choose that color? And then I think, oh, it's probably because of this and this.
Yeah, 'cause I
And
never
and that made me think a little bit more about coloring the image. So then now I would think about it beforehand. In the beginning, I would just wing it.
yeah, 'cause I don't think color theory. Um, I have looked at it. I don't fully understand it.
Yeah,
I have
it's
absolutely no
actually
art background at all.
it's not difficult. You are doing it actually
Yeah,
now because you're playing with your purple tones and
yeah,
your yellow tones in the terracotta color that you're using.
right,
So the little bit of purple with the yellow, it's complementary colors to each other.
right.
So you're doing it subtly.
Yeah. And the thing is that I don't like I just do it. It's not something that my brain says, "Okay, this is color theory." It's just I guess my brain just thinks, "Okay, this is what's going to complement that and what's going to work into that to make this."
Yeah.
If
But your
that makes
brain is
sense.
working it out
Yep.
for you.
Yeah.
Yeah, mine does it automatically as well.
And it's like, okay, so I see all these things about color theory and I'm going, "Okay, am I following color theory?" I don't
Yes,
know.
you are.
Well, that's good. I'm glad.
It's interesting when you really start to go into depth with it and how to play with, for example, grays in your tones
Yeah,
and what grays push certain colors back and what will bring it out.
right,
So, yeah, well, with your warm grays and your cool grays and your French grays, for
right,
example, in your Prisma box.
right.
So, if it's, say, for example, you want green because there's lots of um, tones, for example,
Yeah,
red tones in your skin, then you would, in the shadow areas, start using um, your greener tones in your grays.
okay, so that would be your French gray type of, or is
Yes.
French, yeah, French grays is
Yeah.
greens, warm grays
Fre-
is
fre-
browns.
yes. The warm grays is actually cooler
Yeah,
because they've got almost like a purpley tone to them
yeah. And
in the
the
Prisma
cool
set.
and the cool gray is got that blue undertone.
Yes. And the French grey's got that brown greeny tones.
Right. Okay. Hopefully she just doesn't look like she just has a really bad sunburn.
No, she looks great.
I was just looking at her going, gosh, she looks like she has a really bad sunburn.
No, she looks fine on camera.
Yeah. Yeah. I love cameras. They do masterful things with lost her nose on this side. And do you enjoy drawing hair?
Not particularly.
Okay. Just needed to know.
No, sometimes you do feel like, oh, her hair should be something like this. And then I would just draw them. But it's never one of my main focuses on an image. I first
Okay.
concentrate on the eyes and the face, and
Right.
then I would do the hair, whatever hair I feel like doing.
Because it's sometimes tedious to color. So I thought maybe it would
Yes,
be definitely tedious to
draw.
draw.
Yes. But once you start playing with lights on them, then you make it more interesting.
Yeah, that's true.
So I always try and make it interesting so that it's not just boring hair all the same everywhere.
Yeah. Well, you do a great job of it. So,
Oh, thank you.
like the hair on she is like so many different turns, and all of your highlights are exactly where they should be.
Oh, thank you.
I think that's another reason why I like grayscales is because I can tell where the highlights are in hair.
Yes, true.
So much easier to do hair when you can actually see where the highlights are. But if you like a lot of artists, even the line scale artists, always put little tells
Yes.
in their artwork. So,
It's like guides
yep, little tiny tells, little tiny guides of where you should put things and
and also just make the image look a little bit more interesting.
yep. Yeah, as soon as I started understanding that when I first started coloring that there was just little tells in different pictures, it made coloring them so much easier.
Yes, very true.
She's going to duck out for 10 minutes. Ooh, yeah, I bet, sweetie. And she had surgery done on her knee, and today was her first day out walking around and doing stuff. So,
Oh, I hope you recover well.
and she is doing pretty good, I think, but it's exhausting.
Yes, very
I couldn't
true.
imagine doing it myself, but I'm a big baby, so you mean I have to get out of bed now? I don't feel good. You take your time, Ashy. So your son lives at home with you?
Yes, he's still in school. He's in matric.
Ah, and do you have property or do you live in
No, I
a,
live in a small house.
a small house in the city?
Yes. It's like a townhouse, but it's freestanding.
Okay.
So it's a small house, small garden with a small swimming pool.
You gotta have a swimming pool, I'm sorry.
Yes. No, you have to in the heat, otherwise we'll
You got
die.
Yeah, exactly. You gotta have some way to cool down.
And we've got a braai room for winter times. We call
Oh,
it a
yeah.
braai room. I think people in America call it barbecuing, where we make fire inside the house
Okay.
and you can cook food on it. So it's open. It's like a braai,
Oh, okay.
like a
That
barbecue.
like a barbecue, yeah.
Yeah, but it's not
I
with gas. We use wood.
Yeah, I use a wood pellet grill,
Okay.
instead of, like a gas or a charcoal briquette grill, but
Yeah,
it lives in the garage.
yeah. We use wood, but there's no smoke in the houses. It draws out
Out,
completely.
yeah, yeah.
So, but the heat stays in, so it's nice in wintertime.
Oh, that's nice.
So it's almost like a fireplace, but
Yeah.
it's bigger. You can cook food on it.
So it's sort of like a potbelly stove.
No, it's bigger. It's about
Bigger.
2
Okay.
meters.
Oh, wow.
Yeah. So it's big with a
That is
big chimney going out. And you can put a grill and it's hip level. It's not on the floor
right.
and it's built into the walls with
Oh,
bricks.
cool. That is a really It sounds like it would make a really, really good meal.
Yes, it does.
My grandmother used to have a huge old wood burning stove. It had like two ovens and eight burners, and it was just my
Oh,
favorite
yes.
stove.
My grandmother also had one of those.
It was my favorite stove in the world. She would always make bread and cookies whenever we would come visit.
Oh,
And it
and
was
that
just
smells so
always
nice.
so good. Yeah, exactly. The smell was just phenomenal.
It's awesome smell. The whole house will smell of it.
Yeah, I made bread and cookies today, actually.
Oh, lovely.
I
What type
bought
of
a
cookies?
chocolate chip.
Oh, lovely.
I bought a bread machine because I'm gluten intolerant, so I've been trying to figure out a way to make bread for myself
Oh, yes.
because gluten-free bread is really expensive.
Yeah, I know. I'm also gluten intolerant.
So I bought a bread machine to see if I could make myself bread, and yeah, did not work out.
I
Not even.
found some really nice recipes on YouTube. If you look at the keto diet,
Yeah,
because
I have to.
they use all the coconut flour and mozzarella cheese type of breads,
Yeah,
and some of them are really nice.
yeah. I have the my problem is that I can't have sugar either.
Yes, I'm the same.
um, or any sort of starch.
Yeah, so
So
that's why the keto diet's the best options for breads and cookies.
yeah, I'll have to
Yeah,
look in my keto. I have a
yes,
keto
there's
recipe book, but I
no,
haven't
but you
looked in
must go
there.
on YouTube. There's a chef that duplicates even puff pastries and things
Oh
without
wow.
using sugar, without using anything gluten.
Okay, that's cool.
Yes, I'll send you the links.
That'd be awesome. Yeah.
Yeah, I've got quite a couple that I follow.
That would be awesome because yeah, I am yeah, I made bread for the guys because I'm the only one in my house that's intolerant.
Yeah, me too.
So I make more things for them than I do for me.
Yeah, I've made some stuff for me, and then they end up eating all my stuff
Exactly.
because
I
they say
like
it tastes so nice, and then I'm like, "What? You
yes,
can
it
have your own."
turned out really nice for me. Yeah. my kids have a thing for my yogurt if I
Oh, yes.
make yogurt for myself because I have to ferment it for longer than regular yogurt.
Okay.
And in order to kill the lactose in it. And then I strain it, which creates this really thick, creamy yogurt, and then I whip it in the mix master to make it fluffy. And both my kids just love it. But that means that I don't get as much of it.
But it sounds amazing.
It is. It tastes really good, and I use honey to sweeten it.
Oh, wonderful.
So it's basically a honey vanilla yogurt. It's really nice.
It sounds awesome. Yes, it is like we're related.
Yes, we have the same issues.
Yes,
It sounds like we may have the same condition.
it could be.
All right. So I've got her looking kind of tan.
Yes, she looks lovely.
I'm just gonna calm this down here a little bit. Made it a little bit too dark under there.
Yes, long lost sisters. You're quite right, Jen.
I will accept that. No problem whatsoever. I don't mind that at all. I don't mind having a talented sister that can tell me how to do this.
You are just as talented.
There we go. I think her face is done, guys. What do you think?
I think it's lovely.
All right. Now
It's really stunning.
we're going to move off of skin for a bit because that was a lot of skin. So for the skin, I have used, and one other one that I put back, where is it? Nectar is what I started with. And then I thought, okay, well, we'll add some peach, and that was the wrong color to add. So then we added a little bit of salmon pink to tone down the peach a little. And then we switched over to rosy beige and terracotta. And to tone down a little bit of the terracotta and the rosy beige to give her a little bit of a skin tone, an undertone, I used Deco Peach.
Well, that's perfect.
So now we're going to do her bandana, just because I want to do something different.
No problem with that.
Thank you, Celine. Oh, you don't behave. You're not allowed to behave anyway. Celine's my troublemaker. She helps me get in trouble. And if she doesn't, I help her.
Oh, but that's good.
Yes, the Discord that I was telling you about is a no filters Discord.
Okay.
So it's everything is discussionable, and there is possibly some cursing going on.
Oh, that's fine.
So if you do join us in Discord, you may learn a few new words. I have one friend that joins us in Discord every once in a while. I don't know if she's here. I haven't seen her in chat, but her name is Yvonne, and she is in Germany. So,
Okay.
and she's German, and she teaches me little words every once in a while, just for those frustrating days.
Very educational.
Yes, it is an educational space.
Well,
And
that's
I
good.
we all color, and it gives people a really good place to hang out and just color. Because some people just need that extra um, chatability, I guess, that
Yes.
interaction while they color, which is great. And a
Okay.
few people have actually said that they have colored more since joining the Discord chats,
Okay.
which is awesome.
I will have to look into that.
Yeah, I'll send you the link.
Okay.
I'll send you an invite link. And
Then I
you
can also learn.
a little bit of German.
Yes. Get some education.
Yeah. What are you doing up until 7 in the morning? Educating myself.
Yes.
What do you mean you haven't gotten any work done? I was getting educated. Did you know? This is how you say this word. uh, yeah, Celine is in Australia
Okay.
and she hangs out in the Discord with us. And she's from England, but she lives in Australia.
Okay.
So, yeah, it could be very educational.
But that's
Uh,
always good.
uh, if you have virgin ears, being with us might change that ultra quick.
No, I definitely don't. The people
So,
in South Africa swears a lot
just in different
in
languages. So, we
general.
might be learning a few things too.
Definitely.
So I know that your mom is a mod in your
Yes.
Discord, or not in your Discord, in your
YouTube.
your YouTube. That's the word. Hmm.
Uh-huh.
Is she still a mod?
Yes.
Awesome. I just think that's just so cool.
Yeah, she loves coloring. I got her to color when they came to stay with us while they were building the house down here.
Uh huh.
And then she sat here in the room where I stream. And then she started coloring. But she's like always busy and doing things. You get tired of just looking at her. And the coloring calms her down a bit.
She's
She
very
works in the
energetic.
garden and cook food, and then she does this and this craft, and then she's painted the walls, and then she does washing in between. Oh no, she's very busy,
Oh, that's awesome.
very energetic.
Oh, just and but she doesn't live with you.
No, she only lived with me for a short period of time while they were building their house, but she's quite far away from me. She's about 2 hours drive away from
Ah.
me.
Well, it's still a drive, but it's doable.
Yes, it's doable. We go there for long weekends or holidays.
Oh, nice. That is cool. Cause yeah, my mom lives in British Columbia, so
Okay. Is that far from you?
about 8 hours away
Oh,
driving.
yeah, that's far. Yes, my parents used to stay in Durban. That's 11.5 hours drive.
Yeah.
But now they moved closer, so that's
Well,
nice.
that's good. That's nice. Yeah, my dad is in Nova Scotia, which is about a 12-hour plane ride away.
Oh,
uh,
my
on
word.
the complete opposite side of the country.
Yes, that's far away.
Yeah. So I don't get to see him very often because I can't fly.
Okay.
So I'm going in now with crimson red, which is 924. And as you can see, I do have some that are really small.
I also have short ones.
Oh, I was going to show you this one. So I have it in my Derwent pencil extender.
I actually glued my two whites onto each other just so that I could hold them.
I
I
thought
had
about
two
it.
short stubbies and I glued them with super glue.
Yeah, this is my white. I think it's shorter than my thumbnail.
Definitely.
Jen looked it up. She lives 2,914.7 miles away from her parents. Wow,
Wow, that's far away.
that is far. Yeah, I don't know how far it is to my dad and my stepmom, but they chose to move there.
Yes.
They chose to move there before I chose to move to the United States, so it's not my fault.
So how often do you see them?
My dad and stepmom I haven't seen in about 12 years,
Oh, okay.
and I haven't seen my mom
Oh, yes.
since COVID hit because of COVID.
Yes.
And I'm going
COVID
in with
has
some,
changed a lot of things.
yeah. And my mom has severe health issues, so
Yeah.
I just want to, keep her as safe as possible. And
I've actually also colored a headband red.
yeah,
Yes.
it's cool. This is poppy red for anybody that's following along. So I used the Tuscan red, the crimson red, and now I'm going in with poppy red. And then I'll do it all over again.
Layering it up.
That's funny, Selena. It's true, but it's funny. Celine says, my mom actually lives down the hall. She has her mom living with her.
You're very close.
Very close. Mom's lives next door, literally. Not in the house next door. No, no. The door next to mine. Yeah, I think you did yours in reds as well. Celine has already finished this picture. She posted it on Discord.
Okay.
But yeah, that's really close. I don't know if I could live with my mom next door. I could for a short period of time, like
Yes.
no more than a year. Shyla, that's enough.
Oh, shame.
No, that's enough. You no, you've already had your treats today. She sees me with a head. She when I call my mom, because I call my mom every day, and I have a headset that I wear when I talk on the phone. And my mother has taught her that when I have the headset on, that she gets cookie. So, so now every time I'm wearing a headset, whether I'm on the phone or not, if she notices, she will start whining like this because
Oh, shame, man. She
because
don't
she
understand.
nope, she doesn't understand. Okay, you're on. The only thing she understands is you're talking and you have things over your ears, so you must be getting me a cookie now.
While you've been doing it
Well,
when you're on
when
the phone.
I'm on the phone with my mom, because my mom will sit there and go, "Charlotte needs a cookie. Charlotte needs a cookie. Charlotte needs a cookie. Charlotte needs a cookie," until I give Charlotte a cookie. So I don't know if I'm appeasing my mother more or the dog. Because my mom is incessant.
Oh, shame.
It's funny though. And the girls here don't help either because, they'll sit there going, "Charlotte needs a cookie. Charlotte needs a cookie." Just as much. And it's even worse when we're in Discord chat because Charlotte can hear them.
Oh, shame. And then she also wants a cookie.
Yeah. Because they'll say, "Charlotte needs a cookie." It's funny though. Usually I just have to tell her, "No, you've already had your cookie for the day," and she'll go lie down, but it's still funny.
Oh, but they are amazing. Their little personalities.
Yeah. It's like, "But mom," sometimes she'll sit there and argue with me over it, which is even funnier. Yeah, Chief needs a cookie, Jen. Chief is Jen's little Chihuahua type dog. I think it's a Chihuahua. He's adorable, whatever he is. He's he sent Shyla a Valentine's Day gift and a proposal. It was cute.
Oh, cute.
Yeah, sent her a Valentine's. Said, "Will you be my Valentine? Love, Chiefers." It was like, how can anybody say no to that?
You can't.
No, you just can't. And I'm just going to blend this with a bit of white. So how often have you ruined your picture by running your hand across it to wipe
Oh,
off
my
things?
word. Too many times. I'm the worst. I always have more of the pigment on my hands than on the page.
Yeah, I've seen you a couple of times. It's like, oh, because you press really hard. Like you're really heavy-handed with them when you're blending and that.
Not really. It's most of the times I'm light to medium, but if I do backgrounds, then I just fill it up quickly and then I press hard
Yeah.
to get it done. No holes.
Yeah, exactly. We don't want any of that.
No, definitely not.
But when you're blending and filling in
The holes, then I
the
press a
holes,
little
yeah.
bit harder,
Yeah.
and then yeah, then I make a big mess.
Yep.
That's why I've do lighter layers more, so that I don't mess up the whole place.
It's
But with
amazing
the
how much we learn.
luminance but with the luminance, you can
You
press
can't.
hard or soft,
Yeah.
and there's not so much mess around on the page itself.
Yeah, I found the only ones that really are terrible with a lot of mess is the Prismas.
Yes.
They do crumble quite a lot more, and I don't know if like, I have a friend of mine, I don't know if she's in chat yet, she should be. Alex has a set of, um, early Prismas when they were still produced in the US, and they don't crumble as much as these ones that are from Mexico.
Okay. That's interesting.
Yeah, and they're a little bit more pigmented too. The colors are
Oh.
a little bit brighter.
Oh, but that's great.
Yeah. You can't get them anymore, but I
Yeah,
wish
it's a pity they
wish it
stopped
could, but
making them.
yeah, they continue to make them in Mexico, but and they say that they're supposed to be the same formulation, but sometimes even just the change of water or the change of,
Wood
whatever wood or
and
whatever will,
pigment.
yeah, whatever is changed in the country of origin there, um, can change the color of it.
Yes, very true. And also just saving money,
Yeah,
using less pigments, making more pencils.
yeah, exactly. So I'm just going back and forth between the Tuscan red and the red crimson or the crimson red just to get that shadow in there. And I'm just going to take my
Hi,
blender.
Alex.
There she is. That's Alex. Alex lives here in Oregon with me, like she lives one town over. So
Awesome.
yeah, I wasn't sure if she was on her way home or if she made it home. She works usually until about 4 o'clock. So
Oh, okay. What's the time there at the moment?
it is currently 4:51. So we have about 10 minutes left of the stream. Is there anything that you wanted to tell people? Any secrets or new things that are coming out? Or
Oh, yeah, I am going to start drawing mermaids for Mermay. That's coming up in May.
ooh,
And we're busy with magic effects and Patron.
yeah, I
So
saw
I'm
that.
doing lots of bottles, but we will be doing lots of different magic things.
Oh, cool.
And I
And
think
how would
next
somebody join your patron?
there's a link in the Color My Dreams group and on my YouTube channel.
Awesome.
Yes. And there's different tiers. So there's one for $1 and $3 and $5 and $10.
Awesome.
And in the $1, you just get images
Uh-huh.
in a month, either one or two or three. It depends on if it's an event or not.
Uh-huh.
And then uh, this second tier, you get one tutorial and obviously the coloring pages.
Uh-huh.
And then in the $5 tier, you get two or three tutorials. And in the top tier, you get four tutorials and extra pages if I do a tutorial on that page.
Oh, that's cool.
Yeah. And all the
That's
other
awesome.
pages. And all the
And
tutorial stays on there. So if say you join now, you have access to all the previous ones that I've done.
oh, that's cool.
Yeah, so they don't go away like some of the patrons
Yeah.
platform people on Patreon.
Yeah. Oh, not a problem at all, Alex. I see you. And of course, as everyone knows, the live streams are always recorded. So, you can definitely catch up or if you want to color along or watch, me correct my learning curve on new paper. you you are welcome to watch it over again as well. All right, guys, so that is as far as we've gotten today. And of course, I will continue this tomorrow, which is, of course, a final touch is Thursday. But of course, I'm going to have to change that because I rarely I've ever get to the final touches on Thursday. So I think I'm going to be changing the name of that. But I will continue it tomorrow, and on Friday, I have a couple of flip throughs, and if we do those quickly enough, I will be continuing a little bit more then. Always continued on Discord, so if you want to join us over on Discord, just hit exclamation point Discord. That will send you or show the link to the Discord. We do have some voice chats. They are completely non-filtered. We do have one voice chat that is filters required. So if you have virgin ears, um, you might not for long. Uh,
Mhm.
so if you want to watch me color some more or hang out and color with me, join us over on Discord. We do have some open chat rooms that we do have lots of people hang out in. Of course, hit exclamation Monja for her Etsy, and she's I do believe you're having a 50% off sale right now too, aren't you?
Yes.
So exclamation point Monya. Get on over to her Etsy shop. She's got everything 50% off. For our winner today, Ray, make sure that you please email me and I will get you out that package. And of course, if you want to join Monya over on Facebook, hit exclamation point Monya FB. And if you're not already subscribed to her YouTube channel, hit Monya YT and you will get everywhere. You will have Monya all the time.
Thank you, Alex.
So, of course, the rest of the month is still going to continue with Moja Gates as our featured artist. So we will be continuing this one, and we will also be working on the next one that we're going to be doing. Of course, is another free one that is available on her Facebook group in the files. So this is the next one that we will be doing, which is Free Us.
Yeah, and that one I drew for awareness for human trafficking.
Yeah,
Yes.
that's just awesome. And I have colored this one on white paper just so I could see because on the tan tone it was a little bit worrisome of where things were. so I so I did color it in on white. So
Yes.
I will be
Oh, it looks
recoloring it.
beautiful.
I will be recoloring it on the tan tone, but I did cheat and color it on white. Well, it's not really cheating, it's just doing it twice. So that I could see where things were. Because the tan tone actually really hides things.
Yes, it does.
So, of course, make sure that you stop over in Monya's YouTube. She does stream on Wednesdays just before me. She does stream into my stream, so I might be moving my stream just to accommodate that. I did not realize that it overlapped, but I will probably move my stream by an hour so that it doesn't overlap. So I might be giving you guys an extra hour to hang out with Monya. All right, guys.
I
Thank you
hope to
all.
see you all Wednesday.
Yes, absolutely.
Yes.
Thank you all for coming out and hanging out, Monya. Thank you so much for joining me. I have had a blast, and I would love to have you on again anytime that you would like to come on, and we might even get your camera figured out.
Oh, yes. I think we need to do that.
All right, then. For everyone out there, thank you so much for hanging out, for watching, for coloring along, for all those people out there that are coloring along. Always remember to be kind to one another. Never, ever forget to relax, color, and stay safe. Until
and
next
have
time,
fun.
guys, and always, always have fun. Until next time, guys, bye bye for now.
Bye bye, everybody. And thank you to all the mods, and thank you, Renee, for having me. It was really great being here.
Absolutely. Until tomorrow, I will see you guys in the Discord. If you want to join us over in Discord, just make sure you hit exclamation point Discord. Until next time, bye bye for now.
Bye bye.